Hey, it's Wednesday, y'all, and this is the Key to J Reveal show. Hey, I'm here, y'all. Even though my spirit is like, I don't really feel like doing this today. Let me turn this down. We can hear it in the background just a little bit. But you know what? Today we're gonna talk about living for today because tomorrow is not promised, right? We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But thank you guys. Look, y'all been writing me. Y'all been, talk about, you want me to keep it up. I'm doing a great job. I thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, we have to start from somewhere. Don't forget, y'all, we are on Spotify, Apple, Google Play. What's the other one? Anchor FM, iHeartRadio. And we are waiting for these other platforms to open up. So eventually, y'all, we're going to be all over the place, right? You never know what's next. I hope everybody had a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Like I said, right now, I'm kind of down, right? Because it's like, and I got to speak on this. For the ladies, and even the young men, like even the older men, like I don't want to leave anybody out. A lot of us have been going through some crazy times in this world, right? It's been one heck of a year. It seems like every year something is trending for months. Something is trending, right? We got to talk about these ladies that's been missing. There was just an incident with one lady, young lady, because she was 19, and her name is Ruth George. I do want to speak on that because I'm a woman, and I want to say, women, we have to definitely be careful out here. I don't know what's in the water. I don't know what people are drinking. I don't know what people are taking, but it's just not, this world it's always been screwed up though. If you look back, if you about my age or in your 40s, you already know there's been some experiences, from the 90s, from the 80s and the 90s that we had to kind of deal with in our lives. But I want to say for Ruth George, for her to have to pass away because somebody tried to talk to her, as they said, he was catcalling. He was catcalling her, and she didn't respond. It was 2 a.m. What she supposed to? You calling her out? Why she got to stop and talk to you? And then come to find out the guy had some mental illness. You know what? I'm all for life and everything, but I feel like some of these people need to be thrown in the garbage can, lit on fire, stoned to death. It's just too much. It's scary out here. It's scary out here. You guys are selling women, selling girls for sex. What is going on? Think about your sister. Think about your mother. Think about, I want you to think about, because all the things that I say that people do, karma is a mother. Karma is something else. Karma will come back. If it don't get you, it's going to get somebody that you love dearly. It's going to get some. If it hasn't already gotten them, it's going to get somebody. So you got to be careful the things that we out here doing. I can't believe these men are out here salivating over young girls, like grown men. I have a daughter. I'm a woman. I have to tell my daughter, be careful, be careful, be careful, because there's some nuts out here. They don't care about you. And we talk about people, white people, Caucasian folks don't care about people. Look at what we're doing to our own folks. This is ridiculous, man. It's hard to even digest what's going on in this world. Everything, to me, it hits really, really hard. Like I literally cried yesterday because I'm like, what is going on with these men out here? They just don't have any sense, any heart, nothing. Just out here selling young girls, taking women, putting them in vans and cars and trying to strangle them, and all kinds of little craziness. Whack these motherfuckers upside the goddamn head. Sorry, I said that. Yeah, I'm mad. I'm really mad because I'm pissed off that we have to, we have to digest this kind of stuff every day. This gets to me, and then you see somebody watching. It was just one young girl going to the gas station to the store. They just found her body, because some guys, and this is one thing I have to say. Some guys say he saw some guys, I guess, pulling on her or whatever, and at the gas station, and his wife told him stay out of it. And he came out later on because he felt bad, that she was missing, and said, we were at that gas station. And I remember he said his wife told him to stay out of it. This is what we dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I understand, but just think about if it's your daughter, if it's your family member, you would want somebody to help your family member out. This is sad, man. It's sad that we gotta go through this. People, get some love in your life. Get something. I can't believe you are selling girls' bodies, taking them from their families. And just to think that men are actually out here wanting to have sex with them. It's a dog eats dog world. And I got to get off this topic. But I do want to say also, a guy that I went to school with, just found out he passed away, a couple of days ago. And I just came up with this topic today. I'm like, living for today, because tomorrow is not promised. We don't know if tomorrow is going to come. We don't know we're going to be able to endure the rest of our life, the things that we want to do, the things that we may have on our list to do. You never know if you're going to be able to do those things. Every single day, something is happening. Somebody's life is being taken. And if it's not your own family or friends, a lot of times it's just like, oh, I don't, whatever. People are just chalking up like, that's not my family, that's not my friends, I don't have to worry about that. But it can happen to either of us. It can happen to your family members. And I know we have dealt with death in our families, but and then I'm talking about us as individuals. We don't know as individuals if we are going to live tomorrow. So we have to figure out what is it that I want to do? What is it? We got to start pulling out, writing down some things that you really want to do. You want to travel? Because I know I want to travel. I know I've traveled to some places. It ain't no fun if you're sitting in the same place every year. Some people take vacation, and I know it's okay to take a vacation and stay home. It's nothing wrong with that. That's actually just collecting your thoughts for a few days. That's fine. But I don't want to waste vacation time being at home unless I really had to be at home. But if I know that I can go out here and truly do something, yeah, you daggone right, I want to do it. I want to get out here. I want to travel more. I want to see the world, because I know a lot. There's a lot to be seen. There's a lot to be told. There's a lot to be learned. There's a lot to experience in this life. And if we're always just sitting at home, sitting on your computers, when I go out of the country or and I travel, whatever, I always want to travel with some people that I know I can. But sometimes you don't know this, but I'm getting ready to get to the point. You want to travel with some people that you can stand to be around. I will say that. Because there's been times when you travel and you go with a pack of people and you just don't want to do what they want to do. Some people, I travel with people and they just want to be in the hotel room. I'm like, look, I didn't come here for that. I came here so I'll find myself like, okay, y'all go ahead. And I know sometimes people will say you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with anything. You gotta be careful. Sometimes getting in cabs and all that stuff. But I went to Aruba. Okay, let's put it like that. I went to Aruba, and I separated myself from the pack because I wanted to enjoy myself. But I stayed where I figured I would be safe. I was around other people that were doing the same things I was doing. They weren't native of, Aruba or whatever. So we all had, a great time. And sometimes you'll meet people. You'll meet people, but just make sure you got to be careful with, you don't know, hanging out with other folks and all that stuff. You don't know what you can get into. If it's like a bunch of girls together, ladies, and you guys are enjoying each other's company, that's kind of different. But if you mixing and matching with guys and hanging out, you got to be careful with that. You can't be going out of the country thinking, you're going to be safe because you don't know what people plans are. Hold on, I got red wine today, y'all. Cabernet Sauvignon. Because this is my Friday, right? I'm enjoying my Friday. I don't care what you say. I'm enjoying my Friday. But yeah, just going out of the country, going to other states, enjoying the museums, the zoos. I'm one of those, I like to explore when I go places. When I went to California, I found myself, when I had some business there, but I found myself, I went to the zoo, I took pictures, I talked to the animals and all. I did a lot of stuff. When I was in California, I found time to get some exercise and walk around and see the sights, because when you go different places, it's different things to see. The environment is totally different. Just finding your way around. So yeah, I took Lyft. I was just here, there, everywhere. But just getting outside of your environment, not being afraid to be alone, living for today, as the topic says, living for today, and not really thinking about tomorrow. Tomorrow we might have things already lined up, but we might not make it to that. We just might not. We might not make it to that day. So even though you have those things lined up, just make sure every day counts for you. Every day counts for you, because you never, like I said, you never ever know what's going to happen. So be kind to people. Sometimes you might not be able to be kind to people. I know how it is in this world. You just can't all the time. You just can't, right? But live your life to the fullest. Appreciate the skin that you're in. I always say that. And I said that today I did a live post, and I said, enjoy the skin that you're in. Because a lot of times you got women out here bleaching their skin. Women are out here bleaching their skin to look a different color, to be lighter, because they think lighter is more beautiful. I love my I say caramel skin. I love my caramel skin tone. I get compliments all the time. So you got to love who you are. You got to love deep down inside the person that, the higher power has made you, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in. I'm going to enjoy who I am. And if people don't like me for who I am or who I'm, because I feel like, you might have a little personality or something. This day you might feel like being more of this personality. One day you may feel like, letting more of this personality out. I say I have multiple personalities, not in a bad way, but sometimes it's like your mood, your emotion. So your personality may change a little bit. I'm not saying I'm a nasty person at all. I'm not a moody person at all. I just have my moments of being to myself more. And then I have my moments of being out more. I want to talk more. I want to be associate more. You know, some days I'm just like, not feeling it. So I know if I'm feeling like that, I'm gonna say to myself, I'm going to say to myself, I'm not going to be all up in everybody else's face and I'm not feeling them. You know, I'm just not. You know, think of things that you could do. Think of a lot of things that you could do within the next, within the next week or so. Like I said, we don't know if next week is guaranteed, but we're going to make it count. We're going to write it down so that way us writing it down means something. It's already in the book. We got it set. Okay, this day I'm going to do this. This day I'm going to do that. Even, like I said, working out, getting outside of your comfort zone, you know, making sewing, if you like sewing, getting outside of that comfort zone, doing something that you might be interested in. You probably like something as a child that you don't know that you still like. That's just it. You just don't know if you like it or not. So you might still be having that feeling like, I think I want to do this. I've always wanted to bake, or I've always wanted to, do some home improvement, and this goes for women and men. Just making sure that, we are enjoying the days as they go along, as they come. These days we're enjoying the days as they are laid out before us. Like I said, never know if it's guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed in life, not even a job. Even if you feel like your job is secure, you can always be replaced. You can always be replaced. And you got to think at life like, I can always be replaced at any and everything that I do. I can always be replaced. You know what I mean? But make your life count. Figure things out for yourself. Don't let other people make decisions for you. You figure out what it is that you want to do for you. Then you can ask people certain things. As far as advice, I don't like asking for advice. Don't give me your advice. You can give me suggestions. I don't want your advice, because I feel like some people think they have it all figured out. None of us do. None of us have things figured out. So, this video is going to be really short today because, like I said, it's just, I have to really take a deep breath, and I just don't understand. I can't understand what's going on in this world. Like, it's like it's a lot of bad stuff going on, and it's just not. I'm not feeling good about it. I'm just not. I'm not feeling up to. You feel like you got to protect yourself every single day. People walking up on you. You don't know if they walking up on you for, the wrong reason, or they just people startled just like you. Like, oh, wow. You might pull out your handgun. Okay. And look, don't walk up on me like that. I don't like people don't walk up on me. You might get a surprise. Don't walk up on. I don't like people getting too close to me that I don't know. Like I said, ladies, gentlemen too, your kids, tell your kids to be really, really careful out here. I just can't stop thinking about some of this stuff. It really made my stomach hurt today. Just trying to take in this stuff. It's just it's a heartfelt moment. It's like people dying and people being taken. It's just too much. Live your life to the fullest. Don't take no crap from nobody, Don't mean you gotta be nasty, but just let people know where you stand, and appreciate the skin that you're in. Love it. Love it. Love it all. Be amazing, you guys. And exist in nature. Do what it is that you think you love. Find something, a niche or whatever, and be creative. On that note, I'm out.